Hello dear students. In first video, I explained nutrition in plants, what are nutrients and what is nutrition. Nutrition is the mode of taking food by an organism and its utilization by the body. The mode of nutrition in which organisms make food themselves from simple substances is called autotrophs. There are then heterotrophs which depends on other animals or plants. There are two types, that are autotrophs and heterotrophs. In this video, I am going to explain you what is photosynthesis. Okay, children? Yes. You are observing photosynthesis. See your children? Are you observing? Okay. What is photosynthesis? You all know that leaves are the food factories of plants. Is it true, children? Leaves are the food. See, leaves are the food factories of plants. Okay, children. The leaves have a green pigment called chlorophyll. It helps leaves to capture the energy of the sunlight. This energy is used to synthesize food from carbon dioxide and water. Since the synthesis of food occurs in the presence of sunlight, it is called photosynthesis. You are observing that light energy is required, carbon dioxide is required, chlorophyll in leaf is required, water and minerals. You are observing in the picture. This process, what they are producing is the food. The process is called photosynthesis. Okay, children? Photo means light. Synthesis means to prepare. Thus, you are seeing which is the ultimate source of energy of the living organism. Mainly it is sun. Sun is the ultimate source of energy for all living organisms. Okay, children. You are seeing one equation of photosynthesis. You are seeing it is already a balanced equation. 6CO2 plus 6H2O in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, we get C6H12O6 plus 6O2. Same way, carbon dioxide, you already know that we are getting from atmosphere plus water. In presence of sunlight, chlorophyll. What they are giving to us? Glucose. What we are taking? Carbon dioxide, ragi, rice, vegetables, everything we call it as a grouped under glucose. Plus oxygen. What we are inhaling. Okay, children. Now you are observing that what are the uses of plants. Without plant, we can't survive. Okay, children. Okay, children. Just you observe, without photosynthesis, there would not be any food. Is it true, children? Yes. Without photosynthesis, without preparation of food by the plants, we can't survive. Yes, you are seeing two characters in this lesson, Buju and Paheli. They have so many doubts. You are observing in your textbook. There too, Buju observed some plants were deep red, violet, brown, etc. He wants to know whether these leaves also carry out photosynthesis. Yes, children, I explain you in the next. Okay. Yes, you are seeing this. Leaves of various colors. Seeing, children? Leaves of various colors. You are seeing, children, you also observed in your atmosphere. Okay, children? The leaves other than green also have chlorophyll. The large amount of red, brown and other pigment mask the green color. Photosynthesis takes place in these leaves also. Can you understand, children? Photosynthesis takes place in these leaves also. But the patches, the other pigments cover the green color. You are observing some green color is also you observed in these leaves. Take a leaves other than green leaf. You observe it. Okay, children? I think you understand this. Leaves of various colors. Next, we are passed on to alga. In Kannada we call it as pachi. Alga. Okay, children? Alga. See here. You often see slimy green patches in ponds or stagnant water bodies. These are generally formed by the growth of organism called alga. Okay, children, you observed in your home, outside of your home, a pot is there, you are observing a green color pigment. That is, we call it as alga. Okay, children, alga can also prepare their own food by photosynthesis. You are observing here, it get food. It is also green in color. Other colors is also there. You are studying in this in 8th, 9th and 10th classes, brown alga, etc. But here you are seeing a green color, that alga can also prepare their own food by photosynthesis. Okay, children. Next, importance of nitrogen. Okay, children. What is the importance of nitrogen? Nitrogen is an essential nutrient which is required by the plant. Nitrogen is presented in abundance in the gaseous forms in the air. However, plant cannot absorb nitrogen in this form. Soil has certain bacteria that convert gaseous nitrogen into usable form and releases into the soil. These are observed by the plants along with water. Okay, children. In farmers adding fertilizers rich in nitrogen to the soil. In this way, plants fulfill their requirement of nitrogen along with the other constituents. When you are seeing NPK, PNK fertilizers, nitrogen, phosphorus. Okay, children. Main is plants require nitrogen. Nitrogen, importance of nitrogen. Okay, children. Next topic is parasites. Yes, children. You are observing this, parasites. You are observing the slide, parasites. Okay, children. Other mode of nutrition in plants. There are two other mode of nutrition in plants, that are heterotrophic mode of nutrition and saprotrophic mode of nutrition. I am going to explain you. Parasite means depending on the others. Somebody will scold you, you are a parasite. Parasite means depending on the others. Okay. The name itself indicates depending on others. Okay, children. See here. Humans and animals, such plant depends on the food produced by the other plants. They use it to call heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Okay, children. You are seeing this plant, we call it as cuscata. This plant is called as cuscata. It is a yellow, wiry branched structure twining around the stems and branches of a tree. This plant, we call it as cuscata. It doesn't have chlorophyll. It takes a ready-made food from the plant on which it is climbing. You are seeing in the picture, a plant is already grown. A yellow color wiry bush is that we call it as a cuscata. The plant on which it climbs is called host, that it gives food to directly to the cuscata. Can you understand this, children? Can you understand?